everybody out there in YouTube land. Nintenjoel here with another pickup video. And I know I just kind of fired off a really good pickup video recently, but I wanted to get this one filmed and documented quick because it was a really awesome pickup. It wasn't really a pickup either, it was a gift. And I just wanted to show what I got because half of this stuff is actually going to be traded for other stuff, the other half I'm keeping, but either way I wanted to document it so you could see what I got before half of it's traded off. And before you guys are like, well, Jesus Christ, you're trading off half your gifts. Well, the person knew that I was trading it at half off. So basically what it is Christmas Day, I am opening a package, and my girlfriend had got me a huge lot of games that she won on Craigslist for 50 bucks. And it was an amazing score, and there's actually quite a story behind it, but I'm not really going to get into the whole story because there's a lot of games here, and it was pretty cool. So the story's not really important, but basically I bought toys from these people and she bought games from these people. I thought that she didn't get these games. I thought somebody else had actually got them. Because I kind of knew about this whole thing, and she tricked me, and the people that sold me the toys tricked me as well. They were in on it. And so when I opened up this box of games on Christmas that I thought she had never even had a chance at getting on Craigslist, come to find out there was a stack of games that I was like drooling over. She had sent me pictures from the Craigslist post, and I was like, please get it. And she was like, nope, somebody else got it. And yeah, it was a dirty lie. So my girlfriend kicks so much ass. This is literally probably the coolest Christmas present I've ever gotten as an adult. No joke. Maybe only rivaled by my brother-in-law constantly giving me a new computer. He's probably given me a new computer like for 3 Christmases, which was really freaking cool of him. But yeah, as far as games, definitely by far the best Christmas present I've ever had. So I'm just gonna get right into it because there's a lot of games here. So anyways, keep in mind, this was all $50, which makes this a really crazy pickup. So, I'm going to start with the oddball because I only got one PS2 thing, and that's Silent Hill 2. And it was pretty much minty fresh, brand new pretty much, opened, but looks like barely ever played. Silent Hill 2 already had that one, so that's one that is going to be up for trade. Then there was some N64 games. I don't generally collect N64 games, but they were in there, and there was actually one I did need, and one interesting one as well. So the first one is Quest 64, which, if I remember correctly, is an RPG for N64, which is really uncommon, but I hear it's not a very good game. Already have this one as well. However, I will point out that this label is better than mine, so I'm going to switch that out. That one will be up for trade also. Play Fighter 63 1/3. For like 30 seconds when I first saw this, I thought this was Sculptor's Cut. I don't know why, because I've never actually seen this cartridge in person. And I flipped out and was like, no, wait, never mind, that's not it. But either way, it was pretty darn cool. The game that I was looking for that was on my list of games to get is Aiden Chronicles: The First Mage. Nice black cart. And I guess this is kind of an action RPG-ish game. I've never played it really. But I'm definitely going to check that out for sure, and it's going straight in my collection. Been looking for that one. And the last one for N64, Hey You Pikachu, and it is a Pokemon game where you take pictures of, I think you take pictures of Pokemon. I'm not really sure, I've never really played it or anything. However, it came with this handy dandy mic, which even has the yellow foam, and it also came with both little instruction manuals. One's like a get started thing, and one's a quick start manual, and one's an actual instruction booklet. So yeah, pretty cool that I got that with everything. Let's just put that rock there. Alright, so that's the N64 stuff, and now is the slew of Sega Genesis stuff. And for my Sega fans out there, I really appreciate you guys actually always watching. It's really funny because I know there are Sega fans that watch my channel and they're kind of waiting for Sega content, and I do show occasional pickups that are Sega. Well, here's your big one. There's a lot of Sega games right here. The majority of these games are Sega. There's at least 10 or so. So I'm just going to blow through them real quick. Some are really damn good. First one, freaking minty condition Sonic the Hedgehog now for resale. This is the one that came with the system. When I was testing out games, I realized that I'd never really given Sonic 1 very much of a chance, and my god, I love that game. Next game up here is Mortal Kombat 2. Very good memories of playing Mortal Kombat 2 in Payless drugstores in North Bend, Oregon. Why I remember that, I don't know, but I remember when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, there was an arcade machine in the very front of Payless where nobody paid attention because it was even before all the registers and everything. And I would sit there and play Mortal Kombat 2 by myself because I didn't know anybody in town, and just sat there and freaking fed quarters to that damn machine until I knew everybody's moves. So MK2, I have this game already, Sword of Vermilion. I have a copy in the box. I think I still need a manual, but this is an RPG for Sega Genesis that is pretty damn good, and it was actually featured in one of my Sega Genesis videos where I talk about, I think it's top 10 games that won't break the bank, and very good game for less than $10. Go get a copy. Sword of Vermilion, pretty darn interesting. The next one is a complete with sound effects, rattling motion, Dungeons and Dragons on Sega Genesis. I had never actually heard of this game. I didn't know there was a Dungeons and Dragons. It actually has another title, Warriors of the Eternal Sun. Yeah, I was pretty surprised to see this game and was pretty happy to see it when I put it in. It looks like the Ultimate games for Super Nintendo, so I was pretty impressed by that, and looking forward to actually playing that game. Oh, I might also add there was a gigantic sticker on the front of that, which I managed to get off, but it was such an old crusty sticker that a lot of the crusty stuff came off, or is still left on, and a tiny bit of sticker was already peeled up from it anyways from somebody trying before, but for the most part it looks a lot better than it did. Okay, now, here's something. When my girlfriend sent me the picture of the original Craigslist post, and I was like, yes, get that. The 3 games that I saw were these 3 games. Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, and of course Phantasy Star 4. Now, I already did have Phantasy Star 4, but my label was a little dinged up, and this one was in perfect condition. I did not have Phantasy Star 2 or 3, and I'm a huge RPG collector. I literally got my Sega Genesis back in the day to get the Phantasy Star and Shining Force games. And I literally have both Shining Force games, and I have all the Phantasy Stars for Genesis now. I am so freaking grateful, you do not even know. It is so freaking badass that my girlfriend got this for me. It's so freaking badass. So, yeah, those I am definitely keeping. I do have an extra copy of Phantasy Star 4 with a slightly faded label, and that's really only on the top spine. But, yeah, if anybody's interested. So, Phantasy Star 4, and another one that I already had, Shining Force 2. Kind of a faded label as well, but definitely a good one for trading. Her gift, as I was telling her, is definitely going to be the gift that keeps on giving, because I'm going to trade some of these games for other really good games. Another one I am keeping, even though it's got writing on the front and it's definitely a little messed up, but Troubleshooter on Genesis. This is the one that's in the poorest condition, but I had no idea what it was and was pleasantly surprised by gameplay footage of it. And then I looked it up value-wise and was like, whoa, it's a $30 game. I had no idea. I'd never even heard of it before. I thought it had something to do with Space Harrier. But really cool. Definitely staying in my collection. And the last Genesis game that I have for you guys, which is really freaking awesome. Oh, damn, I forgot something. Before I show those to you, so funny, I tricked you, before I show those to you, I did get 2 manuals, and there are 2 that I was very happy to get. Phantasy Star 3 and Phantasy Star 4. Hell yeah. So those go with those as well. I'll just put those somewhere over here. And so anyways, the reason I did that is because the last game I got is definitely the most worthy game in here, at least in most people's eyes. I got Warsong, and this is actually the game that was on top of the box, and it was also the game that I couldn't tell what it was in the picture from the original Craigslist post because there was a fat square sticker right over the label, and I got it off beautifully. It discolored the label a little bit because of the sticker, but it came off very cleanly and looks very nice, actually, besides that slight amount of discoloration. And the other nice thing about it is it did come with the manual. However, the only thing is it's fallen apart from the staples and somebody taped the spine together. But it is complete and actually in fairly good condition besides that. So there's that, and yeah, pretty stoked about that. So yeah, the Genesis love definitely there. There you go, Sega fans. It's not just Nintenjoel. It can be Sega Joelists sometimes too. So anyways, Super Nintendo games. Now, this is what I mostly saw and was like, I have most of those, but man, that's good trading fodder right there for something I really do want. And let's just get right to it. We got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which I already have a boxed copy of, but this is a nice, very clean copy. And Paladin's Quest. This one's got a terrible, terrible back, written on stickers, all kinds of shit. I will probably trade out this back of the sports game. What's funny is I was on the lookout for Paladin's Quest for a little while, and finally got a boxed copy from buddy Ron on Facebook. I mentioned his pickup. It was Legend and Paladin's Quest and Final Fight 2. Yeah, and then right after, of course, I get that, there's another copy, so that always happens to me. And next is RoboTrek, which I was actually pretty impressed to see in the pile, and RoboTrek is actually one of the few games where I said, screw it, I'm just going to order this game online, and I got it from Amazon.com for, oh, I believe about $30. And, well, there's another copy, one of the few that I did actually buy, and geez, it just appeared in my lap. And here's another good one, Breath of Fire. Now, Breath of Fire is cool because I did already have this. In fact, another one I have complete in box. Weird, 3 of those I have complete in box. What's cool about this is they had the instruction manual and the map on it, but they were in such good condition that those actually ended up in my Breath of Fire box, and these are my old manual and maps, which are a little more beat up. So I did a little map manual replacement right there, and the very last game I have for you guys is definitely a keeper because I was just looking forward to. I already got Uncharted Waters, which is a really cool tactical game where you have like a pirate ship and you have to feed your troops and you have to do all kinds of tactical shit. And I've been wanting to get into it for a while, and therefore I needed the sequel, New Horizons, which was also in that lot. Yeah, that saved me $30 or a trade, you know what I mean? So hell yeah. Fucking, my girlfriend, Jessica, is the awesomest girlfriend in the world for getting this for me. This is literally one of the greatest Christmas presents ever. Look at this pile of games. $50! Damn, dude. She is a game hunter. I mean, sure, she got my input and I said, yes, get it, but still, I think she would have got this anyways, and, wow, this is a crazy score. It's not very often that you come across such quality titles. How many RPGs in here for $50? I added this up, and value-wise, it's like almost $300, or maybe even a little over $300. Really freaking great score. Unbelievable. So thank you very much, Jessica, who's sitting right behind the camera watching this, but she's heard thank you from me so many damn times. Such an amazing score. I posted this all over Facebook, and everybody was like, holy crap! So, yeah, here's the video proof of it as well. Yeah! So, anyways, that's all I have for you guys. That was another pickup gone terribly, terribly right, and I didn't have to work for it at all, except for a couple text messages. So, thank you very much for watching. Leave me a comment. What do you think about this? What do you think of my girlfriend? Is she not the coolest girlfriend ever? Come on, who else does shit like this? Hell yeah. So, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these games. Are any of these your favorites, or some that you really like or really hate? And if you did like the video, please give a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos by me and awesome, amazing pickups, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'd like to remind you guys, if you would, I'm having a little bit of trouble with subscriptions lately. I don't know if there's a glitch in the system or if I'm just hovering at a weird point, but share my videos, please. If you have your own channel and you like my videos, please share them. I try to share my buddies' videos as well, and I'd like to get over this weird little funk that I'm in right now with subs. So I seem to be getting a lot of views, but yeah, I'd like to see more subscriptions. So please share my video, and also I do have my Facebook little page, Nintenjoel. That is linked to my YouTube account. You can just go to the About section on my YouTube channel, and it'll say Nintenjoel on Facebook, ! You can click on that and like it, and you'll get a bunch of cool posts. I post pictures, other people's videos, my videos, and my friends post all kinds of comments as well. So, yeah, get on there, and thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate your support. It is very much appreciated. The people that do watch my channel, I freaking love you guys. You're so awesome. And keep rocking the retro games.